How do I write a good Ihelp statement? This is a question that I get all the time from my students in the Get Clients Now program. They want to write a really good Ihelp statement that attracts clients to them, but they're feeling really stuck and overwhelmed. And here's the thing, if you write your Ihelp statement the wrong way, it will literally repel clients. It will literally push clients away rather than attract your dream clients to you. So it's super important that you nail and properly write a really good Ihelp statement that clearly explains what it is you do and shows people why they want to work with you. In case you don't know what an Ihelp statement is, it's essentially a sentence that says what it is you do. So an example of it is, I help female entrepreneurs get more clients. That is my Ihelp statement. But most people's Ihelp statements are actually having the opposite effect intended. They're literally confusing their clients, overwhelming their clients, and pushing their clients away, essentially convincing their potential clients not to work with them. Be sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos I make on making money, getting more clients, growing your online business. All right, so let's get into it. How do you write a good Ihelp statement? So a good Ihelp statement has 3 things that every good Ihelp statement needs. Number 1, it needs to be short. Number 2, it needs to be value focused or ROI, return on investment focused. Number 3, it uses short, simple words. So what we're gonna do in this video when we talk about Ihelp statements is I'm actually gonna break down each one of those. Short, focused on the return on investment, and using simple words. I'm gonna break it down into 3 sections and explain why each one of those is so important for writing a really good Ihelp statement. A good Ihelp statement is short. So the ideal length for an Ihelp statement that actually attracts clients rather than confuses them and pushes them away is 10 words is ideal. 15 words in your Ihelp statement is too long. So I want you to look at your Ihelp statement as you have it right now and ask yourself, is my Ihelp statement around 10 words? Is it 15 words? It needs to be right around 10 words. 15 words, way too many. Essentially, how you need to think about your Ihelp statement is it's just a glorified label. It's a glorified job description. The job of the Ihelp statement is not to literally tell every benefit that your people are going to get working with you. A lot of people think, oh, an Ihelp statement needs to contain every nuance of what it is I'm offering. But that's not the case. You don't need to say everything or share every detail in your Ihelp statement. In fact, sharing too much detail can actually hurt your Ihelp statement. It can actually make it less effective. So just get the general idea of what it is you do across to your ideal clients in as few words as possible. Number 2, your Ihelp statement should be ROI or return on investment focused. You're asking your customers to pay you money. What return are they going to get in exchange for that? What is their return on investment? So most Ihelp statements that I review from our students are not ROI focused, and that's why they're not really working very well for you. So in other words, if you're asking your customers to spend money, to give you money, what are they getting in exchange for their money? So I'll give you an example, again, using mine. And we're gonna do, just so you know, later on in this video, we're gonna do a whole bunch of like Ihelp statement examples, so good and bad, so you can really see all this in action. But let's use mine, for example. My Ihelp statement is, I help female entrepreneurs get more clients. So the return on investment is very obvious. If you get more clients, you're gonna make more money. So you're going to get a return on your investment. Now you may be thinking, oh, well, there's not a clear ROI in mine. I'm going to challenge you. There is, and we're going to do examples in a little bit so you can kind of see it in action. But if you cannot show the return on investment, you will not get clients. Your Ihelp statement just won't work. Finally, the third part of a really good Ihelp statement is that it uses short and simple words. I don't know why so many of my students use such fancy long words in their Ihelp statements. I have hundreds of students in our Get Clients Now program. I'm looking at their Ihelp statements and they use such fancy words. And I think when I sit here and I think about like, why are they using such fancy words? I think it comes down to the fact that back in the day when we were all in school, the longer the word, the happier our teacher. Right? When we use sort of like thesaurus words, our teacher liked that. But what I know for sure is that the best Ihelp statements use simple, short words, not long, complicated words. So I have a general rule of thumb. I don't follow it 100%, but a general rule of thumb is I don't use words that are longer than 8 letters. So a really good Ihelp statement has 10 words or less, and then each word is a short little word. Now there's exceptions to that rule. For example, the word entrepreneurs, pretty long word, but it's also a word that's really simple and pretty much everybody knows what an entrepreneur is. So I don't have to worry about there being any confusion. This will force your brain to be creative. It's actually harder to say something in a short, concise way than it is to use fancy long words. So you're actually going to have to put on your creative hat and exercise your brain muscles to say what it is you're trying to say in 10 words or less with little simple words. But your end result is going to be that much better. A confused mind doesn't buy. So if your potential customers are confused about what it is you do or the value that you're offering, they're not going to buy from you. I want to show you some examples of real Ihelp statements that I reviewed to show you an example of it's too vague or it's too long or it's just not showing the value. So first one, I help women in corporate navigate their stress and get the guilt-free rest they need so they can increase their productivity and reach their full potential. Now, if you were to hear that, do you have any idea what this person does? If the answer is no, then you're like me. I also at first had no idea what it meant. Way too long, way too vague, no idea. So I fixed it, and this is what I wrote instead. I help women in corporate work less and make more. Automatically, this is a vast improvement. Short, simple, and it also shows the value. So this lady here in the first one, she was kind of beating around the bush, like increase their productivity, reach their full potential, but that's a little vague. What does it mean to reach your full potential? Essentially what she was trying to say is, hey, I'm going to help you like work less, get more done, and also make more money. So we just said that. And then in your content, in the other areas, in your sales pitches, you can go into the how you do that, but your Ihelp statement is just a little simple label. Next one, this one is too long, okay? I help high-functioning women, and it's too long and it's too descriptive. Like it's way too much detail. I help high-functioning women with depression discover their ideal self-care ritual so they can start feeling happier, healthy, and more resilient than ever. Super long. And I said, I help women with depression feel happier. Again, it's not the full encompassing every little nuance of what it is you do, but that's not the job of an Ihelp statement. Your Ihelp statement is like the little bit that goes in your Instagram bio. Okay, it's just supposed to be a short, glorified label. Finally, the third example. I help mom entrepreneurs skyrocket their self-esteem so they can develop powerful, positive self-talk and gain more energy so they can move their life to the next level. You can see here, the ones that are just too long and too detailed, it's just so long to even read out loud. If you read your own Ihelp statement out loud, you would see how tedious it is to say it. And if it's tedious to say it, it's tedious to read it, and it's tedious to process it. I help mom entrepreneurs level up. You could do an alternate. I help mom entrepreneurs up level. Either way, that's essentially what that long Ihelp statement is saying. I help mom entrepreneurs move their life to the next level. You know, she had all this stuff about self-esteem and blah, blah, blah. It's too much detail for your Ihelp statement. Your Ihelp statement should be short, straight to the point. So here's what I'm going to do for you. If you're watching this video, I'm going to give you an opportunity to get your Ihelp statement personally reviewed by me. What I want you to do is in the comment section, I want you to drop your revised Ihelp statement. So first I want you to implement all the things I talked about. I want you to make it shorter. I want you to make it more value focused. And I want you to use short and simple words. Once you've done that, comment in the comments and I will personally review it for you. I currently respond to all my YouTube comments. I don't have anybody else doing that. It's me replying to it. So if you drop your revised Ihelp statement in the comments, I will personally review it for you and give you feedback on it. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you're looking for more clients, right? You want to grow your business, you want to work on areas, maybe your messaging, et cetera, so you can make more money. And if that's the case, if you want to make more money, you want to get more clients, you should come to this workshop that I'm doing soon. Basically, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I sign on 70 plus clients every single month. So I went from really struggling to sign on 1 or 2 clients a month, and then I implemented some things in my business, and I'm able to sign on 70 clients or more every single month. So I'm going to go over all that little game plan, and we're going to just essentially look at your business and show you where you've got gaps in your income. So if you'd like to come, it's totally free. Be my guest. You can join and save your seat by clicking the link in the description. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, if you got more clarity on your Ihelp statement, give this button a like, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.